So hi, welcome to Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
And we're here with...
I'm Charlie.
I'm Zach.
I'm George.
I'm Kyle, and we're Halogens.
And we're going to ask them some questions today about their upcoming album, You're Being Weird. So congrats on that, by the way, guys. How do you feel about the response to the announcement so far? Because it's not out yet.
It's been really nice. We've been waiting like a super long time, it feels like, to put out new music. So it's nice to have something coming so quickly. I'm very excited.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've been waiting such a long time. I'm also very, very excited for it to finally be out.
Hell yeah.
True. So is there any meaning behind the album name or cover art?
The album name started, it's just really funny to get a couple of your friends and then tell another one of your friends that they're being really weird and then watch how like paranoid they get about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That's horrible.
I know, but you tell them it's a joke later.
Oh,
We
It's
joke
okay.
around like that. Yeah, we have fun like that.
I do it to my
Yeah,
boss at
it
work
was
all the
like-
time.
Yeah, it's great. You're
It
being
was like
so
before
weird.
band practice. Sorry, Zach.
No, that's all. That's all. No,
Well, I mean,
that's-
like it deals with like general anxieties and things
Mhm.
like that too. But like that's
Yeah. All right.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like making a joke out of like a
Oh,
serious
yeah.
that, like, you know, a lot of people probably experience.
Mhm.
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the cover art.
hmm
Zach,
the cover art comes mostly from our Creature of Habit music video. Like we had the idea to do the Creature of Habit video, and then the cover art was kind of spawned from that. But it's just, I guess, it was like dealing with a lot of being stuck inside the house, obviously, as everyone has been. So our Creature of Habit video is me playing that song acoustically to just a bunch of stuffed animals as an audience and little action figures, because we can't see anyone in real life. So
Mm-hmm.
hmm
So can you tell us a little bit about your writing process for this album?
I guess there's regular old songwriting. Like I would bring them the basis of a song, and then we'd work on it together.
And that's usually how we would do things. That comes
Yeah.
with the general idea, and we kind of build around it. It's a very communal songwriting.
it was cool. Like this time around, like I think we probably had like half of the album demoed out before the pandemic started. So then I ended up buying like an electric drum set that I can plug into my computer, and we ended up sending ideas back and forth that I would literally like put Zach's voice memo into GarageBand and then play over it.
Mhm.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was fun. Like we were kind of forced to like adapt to different like methods, I guess, this time around.
Mhm.
And then also our friends Brian from Grin and Bear and then Justin who performs as Staten, they both helped a lot with like production, like demoing aspects of like where we would write a song, like go demo it out and then get feedback, like figure out what we want to keep and not keep, and then like do it again. So that was cool too, like kind of having like the technology aspect like in this songwriting process was different for us.
So
Definitely.
this was definitely your pandemic record then.
Like half of it.
Okay.
Okay.
but yeah, it was cool because it, like, I guess the pandemic kind of, well, first of all, it pushed back our recording like schedule when we were supposed to go into the studio. So that gave us more time, but also yeah, I guess in some ways it is our pandemic record because there's one song on it that was conceived like fully during the pandemic that wouldn't have been on it had we not pushed back the studio time. So that was cool.
All right.
There's another, yeah.
Go ahead, Zach. I know what you're gonna say.
There's another song on it that we released as a demo before Carcinogens, or before the pandemic, called Carcinogens. And there's a line about a mask in it, which was supposed to be a metaphorical mask, but then 2 months later, real masks showed up. And now I'm afraid people are going to confuse the line as a pandemic line when it's not supposed to be.
Oh. Okay, so this is your disclaimer now.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't read into. Oh, actually, read into it. It's
But not in that way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
but
in that
it's a metaphorical way, but not. Yeah.
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 Makes sense. So I want each of you to tell us your favorite lyric off of this album and the meaning behind it.
Mm.
Oh,
Or at least what
man.
it means to you if you didn't like write the lyric, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I can't think of my all-time favorite in this quick call and response type situation. So one that I can think of that I like a lot is I hate the rich, but I hate being poor.
Okay.
It's pretty
That's
self-explanatory.
Mhm.
Yeah.
On like a more serious note, I think the what's it called? Every time Creature of Habit, I think, has some like real hard-hitting lyrics in the first line, like "Don't feel like living today." Every time I'm like, "Damn, Zach, like it's heavy," and I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, off the top of my head, that's one of my favorites.
Mhm.
I like talking shit. I've been talking shit recently about some people who don't deserve it. Something we all do.
Same.
You know?
That's literally what I was gonna say as well. That's
I like that one.
All right.
Mhm.
I like this segment because it automatically is 3 compliments to me.
Exactly.
Great job
Exactly.
on that line and that line.
Mhm.
This is all a setup just to make you feel good, Zach.
Yep.
Yeah,
This is
we,
all
we
Zach
pulled Zach off to
appreciation.
the side before we started this. We're like, okay, so we're just gonna have them compliment you for a half an hour.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So, how'd the track list for this album come about? Did you guys write the opener to be the opener, closer to be a closer? Did you shuffle it all around? What was the process for it?
I think it.
Ooh.
None of the songs were really written in like a specific order. So when it came to the track listing, I think we just had a collection of songs that we had to sort of figure out the vibe of and what sounded the best as an opener, what would hold the album up throughout, and then good closer.
Oh,
Yeah, we didn't have anything. We were like, oh, okay, so this is gonna be the first song. Like
Mhm.
it all kind of came together after we had the songs. We're like, okay, we figured which one would be the best.
okay, that makes sense.
Essentially
Okay.
exactly what Zach just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was kind of like an intentional decision because I remember when we were trying to figure out the track listing, we were like, do we want to mix in the like darker sounding songs like throughout the album? And there
Yeah.
was kind of an intentional decision to like craft the track list so that it gets darker like as you go. Or I don't even want to say darker, like what's the word I'm looking for?
Less songs in the key of G. You're not going to find the key of G at the end of the album. I'll tell you that.
I mean, I guess that's part of it though. It's literally like less bright sounding as you go.
Definitely.
So there was like an intentional decision to do that with the track listing. I think there's a pretty clear like kind of like split in the middle with like Windmill, Critical, and Carcinogens. It kind of like that's the big shift I feel like when it changes directions.
Mhm.
For sure.
I may be wrong, but didn't we use like the A and B side of the vinyl to help us determine this too? We were like, wouldn't it be cool if like the A side had this and the B side had this? I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
We did.
I think we were talking about
Yeah,
that.
that definitely played a part in it.
Not enough people talk about how they came up with like the vinyl, like where they split the track list in half. So I always
Mhm.
appreciate when a band's like, oh, we actually put some thought into where it splits
Yeah,
on
we
the
did.
vinyl too.
Mhm.
I was trying to envision like, okay, like you hear the like stylus, like or whatever the thing is, like click and then like reset. And I was like, oh, and then you like flip it and then it starts with this. And I thought that the song Carcinogens, which is like the one electronic E song, I thought that that would be like a really cool start to side B.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm glad that you
Okay.
appreciate that.
Yes.
Were you guys always like on the same page with the track listing, or do you one of you still kind of hold a grudge of where one song was placed?
I feel like for the most part, we're on pretty, like we're all in agreement with it. I think maybe there were like 1 or 2 songs that we had a debate about flipping or not flipping, but as a whole, I feel like we figured it out together.
Okay. That was very
The judges over
anticlimactic.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Actually, dude, Charlie and
There's
George
no internal strife yet.
out of each other.
All
What was
right.
that?
I was saying how you and George almost got into that big fist fight over the track listing.
Hey,
The
no,
band
I
almost
just
broke
said-
up.
Yeah, it was
Nah,
Switchblades
nothing.
came
No
out.
complaints over
Lemon
here.
juice came out.
Not the lemon juice.
Exactly. So, what song off of this record took the longest to write, and which one is each of your own personal favorites?
More
What was the
complicated.
first part of that question? Sorry, my internet cut out a little bit.
What song took the longest to write off this record?
Good question.
Thank
trying to
you.
think.
Mhm.
Probably, what was the last one
The
you were
last-
working on in the studio? Because I remember working on like some of my parts like first day of the studio. I was like, whoop, gotta finish this song.
Forgot about that.
Not gonna lie.
I don't know.
My personal
Getting took
fave
a
is
significantly
Windmill.
longer amount of time than another.
Yeah, we kind of moved from like one to the next, like a grouping of like a few, I guess, at one time.
Yeah.
I do feel like Without Warning probably because that song was like we had that song through like the normal writing process, like which takes a while, but then we had it demoed out and then came the feature with Tyler from Safe Face. So that song
True.
probably took kind of a while from like its initial form to like the final form. But yeah, I think that song is definitely one of my that song and Windmill I would say are my two favorites.
Okay.
Yeah, Windmill
Like
is my favorite.
My favorite, I think, right now is The Bonfire, just because I like the little middle bridge part of it a lot. But it switches. We've had the album for so long now, like some of these songs that like I'm a favorite of one this week and then changes up another.
Yeah, I go through different phases with it as well. I think one of my favorites is Pleasant Day. I think that's just a very fun song.
Oh.
That one's cool.
I like that one a lot.
Solid. Before you go, I actually wanted to bring up the Safe Face feature. How did that come about? I'm a Safe Face stan, so I was just so excited to see you guys put that out. How did that come about, and what was it like working with them?
So we've known like Tyler and Safe Face for a while. It's not like super active anymore, but we're part of Mayflower Collective, which is basically it's like a bunch of bands like helping each other out in the local scene.
That's cool.
Yeah, so Tyler actually like welcomed us into that group, which was how we met. And we've just like stayed in touch like through playing shows and like having mutual friends. We knew
How long ago was that? Sorry, like that was
Not to
Mayflower
date
was.
not to date myself, but I feel like that was at least like 6 years ago.
We're just gonna
Oof.
brush past that. Like
Yeah,
that was a very
that
long
sounds
time
like
ago,
a
yeah.
long time ago. Like
Yeah.
I've
We
just
were
heard
in
of that.
college for sure.
Yeah, in college we were probably like it was probably in like 2014 or so ish.
Wow.
So yeah, like a while ago.
Mhm.
And then yeah, like we're friends with like a lot of the same people just like outside of music. We live like near each other. And then we knew we wanted like a guest vocal on the record, but we were finished writing the record and there wasn't like a spot for a guest vocal.
Mhm.
And we were like, why don't we just like hit up Tyler and see if he could like add anything, like this could be cool for him like specifically to sing on.
Mhm.
And so we sent him the demo and he's literally the first like return track that he gave us is like what you hear on the album.
Wow.
Whoa.
He like absolutely like nailed it.
Mhm.
So yeah, Tyler
Wasn't it like 20 different vocal layers? Like he absolutely went ridiculous with it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I remember the hearing the isolated vocal track was like pretty wild.
Mhm.
Insane.
But yeah, especially because I remember like I specifically liked this song a lot, and I remember Kyle did, but Zach, I don't think you liked Without Warning very much. Like
Ooh.
Yeah. No, I love Tyler's part. The song as a whole.
Tyler
Yeah.
though.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
great.
So the song's not
Without
going to become a
Warning is
staple
one of
live
those
set.
songs- I'm just trying to be in happier moods now. Without Warning is such a dark song.
It is.
That's fair. I
I did make a push for it to be a single. I
Okay.
am a big fan of that song.
Trust me, dude, it's on the tally board. That's another
Thanks.
one.
That's my one. That was my one favor that I get.
You're on strike
I'm on
6
thin
right
ice.
now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, You get to strike fucking 13.
You're out.
Ooh,
How baseball
out of the
works.
band.
That's how baseball works.
13 strikes. God.
So where was your headspace at while you guys were writing this album?
Not good.
Yeah, not the greatest.
Straight up, not having a great time.
Yeah,
that's
for real, not good. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
George, where'd you go?
George, come back.
George.
Should I just keep
Yeah,
keep
you got it.
going.
through?
Sorry, my
Who needs
Hey,
them?
there he is.
fix
Yeah,
my
I don't know.
connection.
It was
all
just it was written through life struggles and stuff.
Mhm.
So not the best I've ever been. I don't know about anyone else, but it's better now.
That's good. Very happy to hear that.
Yeah, put it in the album and then never think of it again.
Hmm.
Gives you a nice opportunity for like positive reflection.
It's a good
Mhm.
release.
Show
Definitely.
you how far you went up,
Hell yeah.
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 how far you've come.
Mm-hmm. That's good. So, how do you recommend your fans to check out this record for the first time? Should they put it on in the car with some friends? Should they blast it at a party? Should they work out to it? What do you guys recommend?
I don't know about
They
a
should-
party.
They should listen
So
to
it's
it
not a
with
party
their-
record.
Yeah. I don't know. As many
Okay.
friends as they have, gather them all together and make sure they know who we are.
Mhm.
Try to, like, get us rich and famous already.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of just playing it really loud in the car by myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was gonna say like morning coffee, windows open,
Oh,
Friday morning if possible, the
Ooh.
day it comes out.
mhm.
All right.
That would be
Sunny day.
fine. That's
That's
what I'm gonna
perfect.
do. On October 15th when it comes out, that will be my morning plan.
Does it
Is-
drop at
Nice.
midnight on October 15th?
Yeah, it does. I probably won't make it up.
Oh,
in the
like
night, though.
Harry Potter. Dude.
Is tea acceptable if you don't drink coffee?
Oh, absolutely. We don't judge.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
But coffee is preferred because it's like the smell kind of, it's just part of the
Enhances the
Yeah.
listening experience. Yeah. I get
Okay.
it.
The
I understand that. I
terpenes.
understand that.
Terpenes.
So this question should be super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe this album for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less. All 4 you have to
Alright.
do it. I glitched so hard there.
3 words.
Wait, what?
Really?
So you have to describe this single for new listeners in 3 words
Yeah.
as fast as you can. Each of you,
Oh.
3 words each.
Yeah.
And
One
okay,
more time. One more time.
All right.
Say it one more
Describe
time.
the album in 3 words for new listeners. No more, no less. All 4 of you have to do it. 3 words each.
There you go.
All
There
right.
you go. I think
You
we
guys
both-
love making me stressed out. I need you to think of this
3
shit off the top of your head
chances.
right now.
Yeah. Kyle, you're
All right, I
first.
got
I'm putting
it.
you on the
Ready?
spot.
Yeah, you're first, Kyle.
Okay, you can't use the same word 3 times.
Exactly.
Sad,
So,
but fun.
What'd
Sad
you
but
say?
fun.
Okay.
Sad
sad
but fun.
All right.
Sad but fun.
Charlie, you said you had
Okay.
your 3.
Yeah, mine were nice, good, fun.
Okay.
everybody's using fun.
I can
Things
do
get
it.
better.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
Oh,
that.
is that all right?
Yeah.
mhm, that's perfect.
Nice.
The best in. And
The-
then, yeah, and then one of you guys just
And then
said
you fill in the
whole
blank.
world. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, that
Okay.
would be
That's
good.
adorable.
And then
I
you-
like that.
Good.
that's good. I like that a lot.
Zach, you should have yelled to them all to shut up so you could have went first. Maybe one of them would have gotten it.
Yeah, that would have
Exactly.
saved me a whole
I
bunch.
would have had-
Yeah.
but do you know how dumb I would have looked if I shut them all down to do a bit and then it flopped and then no one laughed at all?
But
That
it's
would've been
still
so
fun
bad.
because
You
you
have a
went
point.
last.
Good point.
It's okay. We'll get it next time.
Yeah.
So, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want your listeners to have while going through this record?
Free
There's
range.
not one that I specifically would like them to have. I would like them to have whatever it makes them genuinely feel. I'm not trying to force them to feel something. I want them to have a genuine connection to the songs. And
Feeling things is okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
At ease. I was gonna say, like you can like
Mhm.
relax. Everything's chill.
With your coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee beverage of choice. Tea actually I feel like would be maybe more fitting in this circumstance.
Okay.
co-
Yeah.
Coffee can make me a little anxious.
Mhm.
It's a time of day thing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee in the morning, tea late at night.
Yeah. So what band or artist influence do you think you can hear the most on this album, if any?
I don't know. We're just like so original. I feel like nobody even sounds like.
Nobody has ever done what we do, so it's really hard.
That's why I
Yeah.
say the if any, because some bands do
Exactly.
tell us that, and we're like, okay, whatever.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What was
Next
that?
question.
Wait. What was that description that band tweeted at us? What was that band? Who are we?
Oh,
tweeting
Eve
at?
6.
Yeah, Eve 6. What did they?
What
say
did
about
Eve
it?
What did
6
Eve
say to
6
you?
say about us?
They said it was like what did it sound like? Built to
Hold on.
Spill or like?
Hold on, I can pull it
something?
up.
They gave us a pretty nice tweet back, yo.
They did.
Oh, okay. It was
Yeah.
positive.
I
Eve
was gonna,
6.
yeah, I was gonna say
They
respectfully, I would put no bearing into what they say at all.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait.
Yeah, that Twitter's kind of.
They said, quote, earnest, guileless, hard on sleeve rock, notes of Blink 182 mingled with the hold steady and built to spill.
Mm.
They're better
I only
at
know
this
one of
job
those.
than we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what we
Who
thought
is
about that.
Blink 182?
Yeah.
That's some band that sounds
tiny
like
indie
us.
band.
How about
Yeah.
we sound like a band I've never heard of? They sound like me, dude. What?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think like a lot of our friends' bands probably too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
The homies.
Like shouts out Grin and Bear, shouts out Sentient Mouse, shouts out Staten, shouts out Man Dancing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Man
shouts
Dancing.
out.
I
Who
love
else?
Man Dancing.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing a shout out segment.
Kissing all the
Shout
homies
out
right now.
Hags.
Yeah.
Shouts out Hags.
See, we shouldn't have done this because now people are going to get mad if we leave them out.
Yeah. You have to
That's
list
how-
everybody now.
Now you started, you got to finish it. Say every band you know,
Guess
George,
up your
go.
homie. Shouts out Cliff Diver. No, it's okay. We love all the homies,
All the homies.
even if we didn't say you.
Even
But
if we
if we
forgot your name right
Especially,
now.
especially if we didn't say your
Yeah.
If we did
Exactly.
say
Yeah.
you, we especially love you.
Because we didn't want to dox you guys on here, so we left your name.
That's right. It's all respect.
That's true.
Exactly. You wanted to protect them.
Yeah.
The real ones know where it's at.
So, what was your favorite memory that you made while creating this album?
I have mine, but I don't know if George wants to talk about it.
George.
It's fine. I accidentally ate an edible when we were in the studio.
How do you?
and
Uh-huh.
how do you do
This
that?
is-
So it was like a candy bar, and like it didn't. I realized after the fact, like it pretty clearly said that it was.
It absolutely did. Yeah, you just
Me
didn't.
and
Yeah.
George were up late watching Netflix, and he
Yeah.
hit the fridge, and there was a random chocolate bar, and he was like, "You want half?" And I was like, "Nah." And he ate the whole thing.
Yeah,
and
a few
also-
beverages were had. Yeah.
Just to clarify, because we're not scumbags, we were told by Adam, our producer, that like anything in the fridge was like free game.
Absolutely. So when you find a random chocolate bar in the freezer of Timber Studios, make sure
Read
you
it
read
with
the
your eyes.
label.
Yeah,
Yeah.
read it first.
But also, like when you find a random candy bar and you're told like go for it, you go for it. So
You have a point.
Yeah.
Read the label.
It was offered.
Yeah, it only
Oh.
got George because he was the first one to see it. That could have been. That's
And
all it was meant
thank
for anyway.
God that he finished all of his drum parts on the first day, and he did this the first night because he was out of commission for the next day.
yeah,
Oh my god.
I woke up the next day and I was like, wow, I definitely don't feel like I've ever felt this way in my entire life, let alone after I ate a chocolate bar. And I felt pretty horrible for like a full day.
Wow.
But it was funny, super funny in retrospect.
It was.
Okay.
I thought it was
You're still here,
hysterical.
so-
At first, we were very
Yeah.
concerned because he didn't feel well at first, and then we
Yeah.
realized what it was, and then it became the funniest thing.
Mhm.
Okay, and that's the perfect time to hit him with a "you're being weird." 'Cause then
Right,
he really
exactly.
He really
Yeah.
will freak out. He'll be like, "Oh,
Why
I
you being
definitely am
weird?"
being that weird, huh?"
Dude, you're being weird. Like, what are you doing?
And then
What are
the
you doing?
spiral starts.
That's just mean.
It's evil. It's evil.
But it does
This was
play
done
into it.
to me first, and I had a terrible spiral. So I feel okay. Yeah,
That is true.
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah,
I
you
hit
can get
rock
him
bottom,
back.
and I'm fine. I freaked out, and I'm fine. So I know other people can take it.
Exactly. You got a point. You got a point.
Okay, so picture this: you're on tour, you're at a gas station for a rest stop. What is your snack of choice? George, I would assume it's going to be that candy bar you had at the studio. Maybe on an off day.
Summer sausage.
All right.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh my god! All right, yeah.
That's pretty
Oh,
close.
I found out recently you can fry it like pork roll, and it's fucking, or you can just chomp into it like a log if you want. It's very versatile, and it does not need to be refrigerated.
Nice.
I still don't know what pork roll is. We're in the New Jersey scene, and I clueless. I don't know what it is. Is it
What's
just like a roll of pork?
Wait,
Is it
what
just a
state are you
stick?
from?
I'm Virginia.
And it really doesn't exist out there.
No,
it's literally only New Jersey.
I always
Yeah.
just assumed you were both in New Jersey.
Nope.
no.
I am.
Ian, are you in New Jersey?
I am.
Okay.
So you
Fascinating.
had it.
You know,
Yes.
we-
Yes.
Real life.
It's
It's like, I don't know, like a kind of like a fried bologna kind of deal.
Yeah,
Maybe
kinda
like
like
a little
bologna.
bit thinner.
Can I be honest? I'm so over the pork roll Taylor ham debate.
That's
I
literally what I
don't care
thought.
what you
insane.
call it.
I thought you were
That's
making like a pork roll Taylor ham joke when you said that. I thought you were being like, I don't know what
No.
that is because you're not-
Oh.
No, one, first of all, not even to get into it, but it's clearly pork roll. Two, it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Absolutely does not.
But yeah, it's very similar to like bologna. Know what it kind of tastes like? Almost. Have you ever had kielbasa but cold before?
I don't know what that is
Ooh,
either.
Kielbasa is like
Oof, it's a Polish.
All of Poland just freaked out. What does she mean? She doesn't know what it is.
Why? Never.
it's like a salty sausage type deal.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's a better way to
Okay.
describe that, but
it's accurate.
It is. I would get a Hershey's cookies and cream chocolate bar,
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Good choice.
king size.
Yeah, that is
You have those
classic
in
for you,
Virginia?
Zach.
yeah,
right.
those. I'm a fan of like this classic Sour Patch watermelons. Can't go wrong with
SP
those.
Dubs.
I would get a little thing of like cheddar cheese if they got it. Quick snacks, some protein, and then I get like a Snickers and some Sour Patch. Stack up. You never know where you're going next.
Charlie.
Hell yeah,
Got a
Charlie.
point.
Always,
Good point.
always Snickers and Sour Patch. Never miss.
True.
And like a
Wait.
Gatorade,
Ooh, okay. What color?
blue.
Yes, correct answer. Okay.
Which one? Which blue?
There are two.
Cool blue or
either
glacial
way,
freeze?
I
Oh.
prefer,
Glacier
I think,
Freeze.
cool blue.
That is a ridiculous name for a drink. Glacier Freeze.
Glacier Freeze. So on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would you guys be?
I'll leave this up to George. He's the resident chef of the band.
Something Italian.
Oh no, I'm going Spanish. We'd be paella because
Ooh.
What?
many different flavors mixed together, somewhat delicate, but all playing an important role individually.
See, I fucking knew George would have a good goddamn answer for this.
I like that. I
That's a
like
very
that
good
a lot.
answer.
Yeah, that is
Mhm.
great.
It's also a little
Okay,
because I would
okay.
fuck up some paella if I
I
had.
was like, you're also just hungry and you want some pie.
I was more so like, what does George want to eat right now, and how can he apply it to the question at hand?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair
I
enough.
can make it deep. Yeah.
I think I made it work well though.
You did because
You
you
did,
made
yeah,
it
that
sound
was
really
good.
good.
That was good. Yeah.
Is that what you recommend the listeners to eat while they listen to our album?
With some coffee.
Coffee and
Paella.
pie.
Not
Coffee and paella.
So where do you guys see the band in the next 5 years?
Dude, I have no idea.
Valid answer.
Pretty sure we asked Zach this the last time we interviewed him. I don't remember his answer, but I'm sure we asked it.
I'm pretty sure I said something along the lines of making Big Bang. Making, like,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure something like
We're
that.
almost a year in, and
We can stick with that
there's
answer.
no big bank yet. So
Bang.
4 more
Well,
years to
okay,
go.
okay. We're
Mhm.
not there yet. We're not
Exactly. You still have
Yeah,
4
we
more
got
years
time.
to make
Okay.
Big Bang.
All right, 4 more years. You're signed
No
now.
rush.
Let's get on the road.
Right. That's step
Mhm.
one.
Yeah.
Step
Step-
two, meet Fran Drescher.
Perfect.
Go
Tier two.
on.
It was kind of funny. I don't know though. I feel like the pandemic almost kind of like leveled the playing field in terms of like not feeling super pressured to like have to tour like all the time.
Mhm.
That's always been a kind of a Just something we haven't been able to do because of our work scenarios. But it's nice. I feel like a lot less pressure to do that because of the pandemic, and that makes me like, I don't think we'll ever like stop playing music unless we all decide that we hate each other one day or something. But like,
oh my God.
It's nice. Like I feel less pressure, and almost like in 5 years, like even if we're not touring consistently, like we can just do what we want at our own pace, because that's kind of just like where the world is at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good.
I like that answer.
Correct answer. So for these last couple questions, we're going to shift away from music, if that's okay with you guys.
Love it.
Sick. So if you guys could be one animal for the rest of your life, which animal would you be and why?
Dog. Why not?
Absolutely dog.
Okay. Dog. So
I
2 dogs.
would love to be a dog, yeah.
I think a fish would be cool. I'd go explore the ocean.
That'd be cool.
You'd have to be
Yeah.
a big fish though, because
That's true. You don't want to be a little fish.
Yeah.
Or a
offense.
bird.
I
Or a
love
bird,
little fish,
then.
but they're
Fish
A
or a
bird
bird.
would also be
For sure,
very
bird. All right.
pterodactyl. I know they're not around anymore.
Yeah, they're kind of gone.
Bear would be sick. You hike all day, and everyone is so scared of you.
Yeah, but then you like lose 4 months at a time.
That sounds all, dude. You just get to nap for 4
Yeah,
months.
that's a plus, dude.
sounds like
That
that sounds like a deal.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, take me from September to April.
Yeah, who
Or
needs
I
those
can
months?
take out September to April
Right.
and leave me the other months.
No, September's nice. Maybe like December.
Okay.
But then you miss
skipping
Christmas.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Christmas, I'll miss
Celebrate
that.
holidays.
The Harry Potter marathon on Christmas.
Because we all know that
Exactly,
other
we don't miss
animals
that.
celebrate these holidays.
Yeah.
They do. I've seen them.
Gloria hangs out with them on Christmas. So what celebrity or artist, dead or alive, do you wish you could have lunch with?
Oh.
James Gandolfini.
Huh?
That's all.
What was I forget their names. I watched that show a lot though.
Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
Ooh. Well. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, is he dead?
I did say dead
not a
or
real
alive,
person.
so-
The animated.
Also not a real person. I would love to hang
Oh,
out
I
with
thought
Prince.
you meant the show
Prince
Dead or
Will.
Alive. Or never mind. Deadliest Catch I was thinking of, yo. The crab
Oh, the
fishing show.
deadliest. Yeah. Deadliest catch.
I thought you were like,
Oh,
what's your
lunch
favorite
with
character in
Mike
that show?
Very specific. I think Adam Sandler would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
I bet he would dress up wearing big shorts, which would be funny.
Oh, dad
He
shorts.
definitely would. I only see pictures of him in like and one basketball shorts.
And then he would
Yeah.
cross your ass out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I hate to ruin your little Adam Sandler fantasy over there, but I'm going to do it. I saw that man live in 2019, and he was just boring. Like, I love his movies, but he was like, his stand-up was boring.
I mean,
Yeah,
he hasn't done
that.
stand-up in like 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
no, I could see that.
like, I don't know how interesting he would be in
surprised.
person.
Yeah,
He's
that's true.
been honestly, I feel like I would have a great time hanging out with like person Adam Sandler, but
Mhm.
like comedian / actor Adam Sandler, I'm kind of whatever.
No.
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
I
Okay.
don't
Yeah,
like
but
him.
did you guys see Hubie Halloween?
No.
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 Oh. I can't even defend it because it's not like a great movie, but it was fun. That's all.
So I have the honor of asking the last question. And for this question, boom, you're on a desert island. You can only bring one person, one movie, and one album. Who and what are you bringing? And what are you listening to?
Oh man. One person, one album, and what?
One movie.
One movie.
Mm-hmm.
One person. So that's tough because I feel obligated to say certain people that I know in my real life, but that's not a fun answer. So I have to say I'm taking Fran Drescher to hang out with. I think she's a cool person and
Okay.
we get along super well.
Mhm.
I'd bring the Nanny soundtrack so we could talk about how fun it was to be on that show probably.
Okay.
And then movie. I don't know. Get back to me on the movie.
Box set of season 2 of The Nanny.
Yeah. Oh, I'd bring Space Jam 2 because I haven't seen it yet, but I swore that I would. Oh.
No, you're not bringing that. I'm not letting
you don't want to do that.
I'm not letting you bring that.
You don't want to do that.
Just bring Space Jam 1. Don't bring Space Jam 2. You're gonna regret it.
Watch Space Jam 2 before you leave.
You think I'm should find something to play Space Jam 1 on, a VHS player? I'm not going to the dinosaur ages.
It's on HBO Max. Just bring HBO Max, but just
damn it.
You could probably get it on like 4K
on
Blu-ray
DVD.
if that's what you like.
Exactly.
Fine.
Just don't bring Space Jam 2. It's so bad. It's so bad.
I'm ready. If that's okay.
Go ahead.
That's fine.
All right. I would. My person would be Gordon Ramsay because he could cook for me, but I also feel like he's kind of like a fun guy.
He is. He looks like a fun guy.
He also seems to be like he's in good shape, so maybe he would entice me to exercise on this desert island.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, so that's that. School of Rock would be my movie because that's a good-ass movie.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I didn't really think about the album. Now there's just so many choices.
The third one always gets you.
I know.
There's a lot to think about.
What do you think Gordon Ramsay would like?
Oh, that's sweet.
Because like we need to consider each other's needs if this relationship on a desert island is going to work long term.
Yeah, no, that's very nice of you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like UB40 Greatest Hits is like a nice, like easy going desert island album.
Okay.
Yeah, when red wine hits, it's over. You know, it's a good night.
It's sketchy though because it leaves up like. Does UB40 have any other songs besides Red Wine that
Absolutely
are like
not. No, I promise you they don't. I've never heard.
So you're leaving like 18 songs up to chance.
Yeah.
Or forever on Desert Island.
Bold to assume that they have the greatest hits album.
I guarantee you they do.
Even have enough. Yeah.
But yeah, final answer.
Okay, locked in.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I would bring. We'll start off with the movie. A Little Toaster, because I remember watching that a million times when I was little.
Okay.
And it would probably make me feel good to watch.
Nice.
I'd bring Elon. Yes, I'd bring Elon Musk because he's super smart and can access the satellites. And then I'd bring Halogens You're Being Weird so we could broadcast it.
That was my
There you
answer.
go.
Damn it.
There you go. That was
Hell
good.
yeah, that's a good 3.
Yeah, dude.
That's
You surprised me with Elon Musk.
He'll get you off that island. He'll get you back to the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that dude seems kind of annoying, but for your benefit.
Mm-hmm.
No,
You can have that side.
Yeah, you could like have him like hack the satellites and then just bury his head in the sand and you can leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, make sure he like signs you into your will
Yeah.
first. Yeah. So then you get some of his money.
In a similar vein, the person I was going to bring was going to be Jeff Bezos.
Uh-huh.
Because
Oh.
one, I don't think I would want to bring somebody that I like to a deserted island. That doesn't really seem like a fun thing to do with people.
Mhm.
So I think that I would just use him to get off said island and
Okay.
bye, he goes.
Uh-huh.
Then we don't have to deal with him anymore. That's great.
Okay. Isn't he like in space right now?
I hope he gets stuck up
If
there.
only. He was a while ago. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Unfortunately,
Oh my
he
God,
didn't get
came
stuck up there.
back?
Yeah. I actually don't even think he made it all the way up.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Silly little alien man.
I thought he's just been up there. Okay. Wow.
If only.
I kept texting him and I said, "Don't come back. You're gonna hate what I do."
Just stay gone. Yeah.
Yeah, just stay up there, man.
It's gonna rain pain. I promise that.
Threatening.
Yeah.
That sounds like a threat. For movie,
Hmm.
that's tough. I don't know. I'm having a hard time with movie. I don't really watch too. Maybe Halloween's good. Also, Goodfellas, great movie. I could watch that.
Goodfellas. Goodfellas.
So good.
Watch that a million times. And for album, I would say You're Being Weird, the hot new record by Halogens, coming out October 15th on all major streaming platforms.
All right.
So true.
And on that note, as Glory said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
Halogens, new record. You're being weird.
I was gonna say no. I don't do that. It's
my phone into the charger.
Nice, dude.
Thanks.
Did I hear a train when you clapped?
That's crazy, right?
There was a train. I have this thing worked out with the town where every joke that doesn't land, they send a train to like make some crazy noise in the background and
so they must be sending a lot of trains over by there.
No! Oh shit!
Good rebuttal. I have really no comeback for that one.
Get his ass.
You got me.
Get him.
All right. Well, thank you for listening out those guys. It's been Halogens, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.